televiewers of High Television. If you are just tuning in, you are not late. We are youth empowerment actors for development, discussing on the topic the impact or the role of socioeconomic background on youth personal development or their socioeconomic development. Televiewers of High TV, we have Butum Emmanuel, we have Fu, we have Ferdinand, and we have Busi Enes. Let me start by welcoming Tundom Ferdinand, the Managing Director of Fesselings Enterprise, one of our sponsors in this lovely program, Youth Empowerment Actors. You're welcome.
Thank you, Henry. Good afternoon, televiewers. Thanks for joining us today. And I think we have an important topic that has to do with the family and how you become a success. I think family is very important, and we have two types of families: the ones who will support you and the ones that will neglect you. The ones that are rich and the ones that are poor. Whatever category you belong has a role to play on who you become. But I come from a background that will not use the word humble, since you say humble might not be. But the issue is, if you come from a very rich home, it also plays to your level of success. But it's difficult to find children from a very rich background excel to where their parents did. It will be difficult to find the child of a president become a president in rare cases. And so if you come from, most often I've discovered that success, those who stop, usually come from families that are middle income families, and they have personal motivation. Though your family has a role to play, there is something that is very, very important, your personal motivation. And in the early days of your beginning, your parents must be there to support you in school, to give you the coaching, to tell you this part is good, this one is bad. Before I came here, the whole of yesterday I was doing analysis on parenting, and we had different parenting styles. We have authoritative, authoritarian, neglecting, and the findings indicated that those who come from very neglecting parents, where the parents are neglecting, some of them become very much influenced by the social ills of the society. And so the family plays a role, because the parenting style of the father or the parenting style influences how you perceive the society and the attributes you develop. And these attributes, in one way or the other, determines who you become tomorrow. So It plays a role.
Thank you. I would like us to draw our lesson of the day from this SMS. A lot of them have deep text, but this one I think is very paramount. I would like to have a point of idea from each of you. This person is saying, good evening to you all. For me, poverty is not the end of life, so don't give up. It's Jean-Claude from Street 3, Boya. We thank you very much, Jean-Claude. That SMS was the SMS of the day. Poverty is not the end of life, so you should not give up. With the project you are having, what can you tell us? If you don't have money, will you be able?
You will not be able. Not that you may not, you will not actually be able, but you will only play a small part to accomplishing what you really want to. You may play a very good role, right, whatever you want to do, but if you don't have the money to be able just to do transportation from one place to another, to sensitize people, you may not be able. So in as much as we work on projects or we educate people, we need the finances too to work with it for us to be able to achieve our goal.
Okay, thank you. Fu?
Yes, poverty actually is not the end of the road. You understand? Because there are two things that are at the end of the road. When you are dead, first, and there are three things right. Sorry, death, lack of will, and lack of vision. When you have the will, you have a vision. And when you are dead, of course, you can do nothing. But the two last aspects which I mentioned, which I just mentioned now, lack of will, lack of vision, and lack of will. Once there is a will, there is a way. Thank you.
Thank you. Ferdinand?
I think poverty is not the end of the road, as the person said. But there are some certain things that make success easier than money. Wisdom and knowledge. Wow. If you go for wisdom and knowledge, you can easily have the money. And so I would recommend that those who don't be lazy. You can be lazy, but when it comes to getting the right knowledge, the right ideas, the right skills, never use it, because that's where money comes. Actually, money doesn't follow anything. They say 5 and 4 9, brother. You understand? But you must work the basics so that you cannot attract. Money is attracted. And when you attract the money, you must keep it. And how do you keep it? By having the right knowledge to manage it in the right way and keep the money. So otherwise, they give you billions. Overnight, you will become poor because you lack the right knowledge.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
to a greater extent, poverty is just a mindset. And I want to tell you that what achievement, there are a lot of things that you can achieve and you're not poor. And I want to say here that the life of an African child, our life trajectory as we are moving, there's poverty. As we were born, there's poverty. And we should not take it as a burden, but we can come out of poverty if there's hard work and focus. Thank you.
All right, thank you. You can come out from poverty as long as you are working hard and you are focused, and as long as you stay for the right knowledge and wisdom, and as long as you are alive, you are going to be successful. So, televiewers of High Television, we say thank you very much for participating for this edition of our weekly program. We say stay out of trouble, be focused, and go for the right knowledge. To meet next week, want to thank Koridese, want to thank Kindness for making this edition of the program successful, and to all of you out there who participated via your SMS. Stay out of trouble till meet next week, same time. From Boya, bye-bye.
Helping youth, cause a bridge to prosperity. Youth empowerment actors, empowering the youth.